Be careful not to confuse toxic consistency with healthy consistency. They can often look very similar on the surface, but the difference is the motive behind them. See, healthy consistency is going to continue to show up in a similar way, but it's going to be very calm, very peaceful, not demanding anything, not unreasonable expectation involved. It's just kind of, this is who I am, this is how I show up, sort of thing. Toxic consistency, you almost will begin to feel suffocated. But the reason why we sometimes miss the feeling of being suffocated is because when you are void of the love and self care that you should have for yourself already, this can seem like just the thing that you need. And a manipulator will always take full advantage and control of that. Before you know it, you will be thinking and speaking through the filter of this person's thoughts, this person's mentality, because you're over consumed and you're never getting a chance to come up to breathe. You have to really pause and understand that all consistency is not always coming from a genuine place. Sometimes, when consistency is toxic, the motive is to gain control. The motive is to overwhelm you in such a way that you almost don't even know what's happening around you. And so you always need to pause and give yourself time to examine what is actually going on here. Sometimes you need to pull back. Sometimes you need to say, hey, I need a minute, and see how that is met. Does a person get mad? Does a person get angry when they don't have their way? Do you still see that same tempo of that characteristic of who they're coming across wanting you to believe they are? That's what you need to look for. Is the character consistent? Because even an angry person has a filter about themselves that, I may be angry and you may know, but there's just a level of disrespect they won't cross. There's a level of boundaries that they have for themselves because they want to continue to being who they show up being consistently. So that's another difference, is that you want to examine, is the behavior consistent? Because anyone can read a script. Anyone can go through the motions, but character, which is deep beyond the surface, that never lies. It always reveals itself. I hope that makes sense.